What is up, Southold? Your favorite anchor has returned.
And once again on Soho TV, we have the Okula Chikanowicz duo at the anchor desk.
I am David Okula.
And I'm Naomi Chikanowicz. And you're watching
Soho TV.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up, the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me.
So, Naomi, have you gone to the main office to get your parking pass yet?
Well, as a matter of fact, I can't drive yet, so no.
Ah, awkward. Well, in that case, check out this package by Carson to learn more about the parking passes and how you could get one.
Hello, Soho TV. Here I'm with Mr. Flanagan, and we're going to be discussing how and why exactly we need parking passes.
So it's important to get a parking pass and make sure that we have the same allotted number of parking spots per driver. The reason why we also don't designate each spot is because if one person doesn't park in their spot, it gets kind of offsets everything else through the entire day. But again, just having that pass to make sure we have enough for everybody is the important piece.
So what exactly happens if we don't get a pass?
If you don't get a pass, technically you're not supposed to be parking in the parking lot. There are other options that have been discussed throughout the years as far as parking spots across the street on Main Road and in some other areas around the neighborhood. But that's why it's important is first come, first serve. Get the early worm gets the the early bird gets the worm,
Exactly.
and get your passes in because it'll make life a lot easier for you. And then once we start past January, I believe that's when the juniors will have their opportunity. So I would like to say though, if there is a senior who has a birthday in the spring, let us know and we'll make sure that you have a spot because it's a good right for a senior to have is having that parking privilege.
And finally, how exactly do we get the passes?
Go to the main office. Miss Claire Benson will have all the paperwork for you, and then you just fill it out, return it with your registration, license plate number, all that other good stuff, and you should be good to go.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. Flanagan. First, you're going to start by filling out your name and your grade, and then write the date you're filling this out on. Next, you're going to write your address, telephone number, parent's name, parent's phone number, and date of birth. And of course, you're going to write down the type of vehicle. Finally, you're going to fill out the student signature and then get your parent agreement signature. And now, you have a fully completed student parking pass.
Do you ever get the sudden urge to just go to the IGA and shop around?
Are you kidding me? Of course I do. Just walking through the aisles, taking in all the sights of our beautiful IGA, taking a trip to the frozen food section whenever I need the cold air to wake me up. Man, what a time.
Alrighty, take it easy there. Anyway, Ellie is here to give us all the tips to make your trip to the IGA a successful one.
Hi guys, it's Ellie Galloway with Soho TV. I'm here at the Southfield IGA and today I'm going to show you the best way to navigate it to get everything you need.
First, let's review our list to make sure we have everything we need. Right now, I am shopping for 3 people today. First, you're going to go in and immediately turn to the left. Then you're going to turn right down the aisle for water. Because the jugs are heavier, we're going to put these on the bottom first. We're going to go straight from there to bread, and then we're going to go down the dairy and juice aisle to get some milk, OJ, and eggs. And don't forget to check the eggs for any cracks or crevices. Now back to the back, where we get the ground meat, and then take a right and get the frozen vegetables. They are going to take a little while to thaw. Paper goods are non-perishable, so they go next. Now we're going to stop at the deli to get a special roll and some meat. Now we're not going to forget the sauce, some produce because it will go badly first, and then the Suffolk Times. Lastly, we can't forget dessert. Let's put these cookies in the cart, then go to checkout. Now that we have everything, let's put it in the trunk and always make sure to put your cart back. No need to make these people's jobs harder.
Well, that's it. It took us about 25 minutes with filming to get everything we need. And that's all So TV. It's been Ellie Alloway. See you around.
I can't find a job anywhere.
Really? I'm pretty sure there's a job shortage all over Long Island right now. Businesses are searching for lots of help.
That's odd. It seems that every place I apply to has a help wanted sign, but when I come in, they pretend like I don't even exist.
David, I'm sure you can find a job somewhere. There has to be someone who would hire you.
I don't know. Maybe I'll apply to the Giving Room. I've always wanted to take up yoga.
While Dave practices his yoga poses, why don't we check out this package that Caitlin made about the current worker shortage.
With the pandemic changing the world's day-to-day schedules, lives, relationships, and jobs, we are unfortunately witnessing stores and businesses going through a shortage of help and goods.
So the lack of workers is really a problem. It's causing longer lines and, taking more time out of my everyday life. So I don't know. It's the lack of workers is an issue, but hopefully, there's some kids out there who are going to go take some jobs and get everything back on track.
Some even closed down because the pandemic has made it incapable of running a business. Today, I will be interviewing the people of Southold's beloved IGA to understand how it affected their business and work.
Yeah, it's difficult when a lot of stuff is not coming and we have problems.
The worker shortage, I think, is probably affecting the products getting to the store.
We have seen how effective the pandemic is to businesses. Southold's beloved town stores and restaurants have made a remarkable recovery for being closed during quarantine. They are still going strong. Thank you, the people of Southold, for keeping our beloved local businesses alive.
If the words sound queer, funny to your ear.
Our junior high tech classes have been learning all about boater safety lately.
Ah, of course. I remember that unit. Great times. One of my biggest regrets is not taking advantage of that unit more and becoming a true great American boater.
Well, you still have plenty of time to start your journey on doing whatever that means.
It's a great point. Now I just need to remember all the wisdom provided by Mr. West.
Well, maybe this showcase of what our junior high tech classes have been up to can refresh your memory.
Hi, I'm Caroline Woods, and today we were in tech class going testing flares. And
well, today we took our boating safety course. We took them outside to take a look at some different types of visual distress signals. All right, we had some smoke signals, we had some flares, and we're showing some of the safety of what you actually need to do in order to set some of these off. Because you're trying to find some help quick. All right, so you got to kind of take some patience to do this thing correctly. And then it says stand with the back to the wind and point away from the body and boat while igniting or signaling in burning. Okay, hold over the side of the boat. So, believe it or not, they're becoming a little bit obsolete now that we found that they can be very dangerous, actually. Believe it or not, if you don't hold these things overboard and let them drip into the water, that they can actually burn down your boat. So one of the things that we were testing out is the new electronic one that would not burn down your boat. And we're learning about how these things work and why we still need them to signal people in times of distress.
Have you gone to guidance recently? I hear that the new guidance counselor, Mrs. Vanderschaff, is really helpful.
As a matter of fact, I have. She helped me apply to a lot of my schools.
Oh, really? What ones?
The classics, BC, BU, Northeastern, Monsters University.
Oh, those are some real great schools. I hope she can help me get in too.
Well, why don't you take a look at this package by Elamade, and maybe you can get to know Mrs. Vanderschaff a little better.
What's up, Southold? I'm here with
Miss Vanderschaff. Hi, Southold.
She's our new guidance counselor, and we're going to find out some facts about her.
I went to Pace University in Westchester County, and then I got my master's degree at Fordham University in Lincoln Center. In my free time, I like to read and watch my shows, and I take spin classes. In a word, amazing. I have to say, gratitude is the word that comes to mind every day. The students, the parents, just going to homecoming, and I can't get over the level of care that everyone has for one another and creativity in trying to help the students kind of get what they need, and just like the collaboration and the teachers kind of being very patient with me. I always wanted to be a guidance counselor from when I was a senior. And I'm going to be honest, before that, I didn't even know we had a guidance office. I just was kind of going to school doing my thing. But in my senior year, there was a guidance counselor, and she was only there for like the last part of the year. And I met with her, and she cared about me. Because I feel like the counselor is with the student who's like the North Star, that everything focuses around. So I feel like the role of the counselor is to bring in administration, like the principal, the superintendent, the board, the parents, the families, what they always envision for their child, what they can do, what they can afford, what's practical. And to me, my only job here is to have the student feel safe and purposeful while they're here, and feel confident in their convictions and having found their voice in leaving Southold High School.
Alright, Southold, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and be sure to ask Miss Vanderschaff if you have any questions.
Well, Southold, that's all we have for you this week.
Tune in next week.
This has been David Okula
and Naomi Chikanowicz.
Have a great weekend.